us from Brooks Stadium in Conway, South Carolina. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Arkansas State Red Wolves and the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Arkansas State's head coach told me pregame, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys?
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. So Arkansas State's offense will start this game off with the football. And here comes Trey Owens. He'll be at the controls in this one. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Running inside, it's Spencer. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Looking to throw, it's Owens. Lets it fly. Pulls it in down the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Red Wolves peeled off a huge chunk of yardage. And now back to the line. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Let's think for a second about Arkansas State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back, a guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Changing the routes with his receivers. The run inside. It's Murray. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped right there.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Cobb. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again, and with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
The Chanticleers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And, David, they've got a guy outside that has a lot of potential, but he has to prove that he can be a go-to guy.
No, 100%. They are going to have to depend on him to make plays, to consistently catch the football, to make those one-on-one matchups, make the defense really pay when they choose to do that. I think he's the guy that can do that in spurts, Jesse.
Yeah, he doesn't terrify this defense. We know that, having talked to the defensive staff going into this game, but they have seen him flash before on film. They know he has the ability to make the wow play. For them to win this game, though, you get the sense he's going to have to make a few of those for this offense.
Right back to the well. Runs through a tackle. Shows him the stiff arm. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. The shot that clears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Direct snap. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the shot that clears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Drops back, it's Barber. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds the tight end. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
Really nice job by the defense there. You're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs. Quick give. It's Murray. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. He's changing the play. Gonna run it. It's Clay. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Looking for running room. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. On play action. A little release to the back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Barber. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top as we get a look at the stats. The shot that clears decide to punt it away. Trying to make one miss. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. receiver going in motion. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Burris. Breaks into the open. Running inside the 20. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Man, that is exactly how you execute an RPO. Like, quick read, get the ball out of your hand, get it to your receiver in space really quickly, on target, and you can make big plays. They made that RPO look so smooth and so effortless.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's going to let one fly down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is. So they'll decline.
Entering Accessibility tab, menu narration option is set to off is selected. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers. Menu narration option is set to off. Subtitle accessibility option to toggle menu narration. Audio is only available when connected to servers.
Pretty pleased with the results of that last play. Straight ahead, it's Clay. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul.
I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking for a man. It's Owens. Right side, it's Summers. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Red Wolves. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. They've got nothing done so far, and they already find themselves in a 3-possession hole, Jesse.
Yeah, and as a head coach, you're wondering, what didn't I say? What didn't I do to get my team ready to go? Because we look like we're sleepwalking at this point.
Yeah, nothing went well in the first quarter. You just say refresh. Like, let's try to find a way now, chip into this lead, try to make it somewhat manageable when you get to the half.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Well, this offensive coordinator has to be scratching his head because he's trying to keep his quarterback protected. He's trying different things, sliding the offensive line, keeping tight ends and running backs in, chipping, going empty, and getting the ball out quickly, but it's not working. They're just losing the one-on-one battles up front, and in the second half looking forward, I don't know if they're going to be able to fix it.
They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Chanticleers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Catches it at the 30. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Checking in from the Arkansas State sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
You know, good running backs are the ones that can make things happen in small spaces. That running back there found his lane, he found his crease, and there was no hesitation. He got north right away and was able to make a big-time play.
Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Out wide right, it's Bush. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Owens. Here comes the Heat. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this 1st down.
Tells to fake. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Left side is Bush. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the 2nd quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hookup there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
It's inside. It's Clay. Can't get him to the ground. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Looking to throw. Big fella moving. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they take it in for 6 more points. And the extra point makes it 28-0. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Yeah, there are a lot of offenses out there that might just say, okay, let's just regroup and figure it out. This offense doesn't have time to do that. They've got to be aggressive. They've got to throw it downfield. They've got to score points.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. The brain trusts getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short. Gets the back moving. Dropping back, it's Barber. Got his man on the outside. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The shot that clears, racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, this offense, they needed that one in the worst way, right? They're getting blown out in this game so far, and as we get close to halftime, they've got to be able to put a good drive together. They've got to be able to come away with a touchdown here, close the gap a little bit going into the second half.
Long way to go on second down.
Well, this defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him, and they have to dictate to him. So that time...
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. Third down. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the shot that clears will send out the punt unit. On the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. With an update on that, let's check in with Holly.
Here on the Red Wolves sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Burris. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a huge completion. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with Notre Dame taking on the Boston College Eagles.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Hey guys, Coastal Carolina's head coach told me at the half he has challenged his team in the locker room at the half because they have not done anything on offense. He said, I know we're better than this offensively, but they have been absolutely stunned at the line of scrimmage. He knows they're better than this. They get the ball to start the third quarter. We'll see if they're able to get off the mat right here and answer back in this game. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Moves the pocket. It's Barber. Fires to the wideout. Tosses it incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's third down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Holly, what do you have?
Checking in from the Arkansas State sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
All right, Holly. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Looking for more room. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him, but really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Wants to go up top on second down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
You know, when you talk to quarterback coaches, they oftentimes say, my goal for my guy is to complete 65 to 70% of his throws. That has not been the case for this guy. He is under 33% throwing it in this game. That's the reason, guys, why they're losing.
Wow, this offense... stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Well, another big incompletion on third down now, and if you're the head coach, I wonder if you start thinking about making a change at quarterback because you don't have any points. You haven't been able to find any rhythm in the passing game. You're in the second half now, and you've got to be able to find a spark, and you just wonder if maybe the backup can give that to your offense.
As we check in with Holly.
Here on the away team sideline, players are really starting to feel this momentum. They've got a big lead here in this game, and they were expected to be just where they are. Guys are talking to each other. Keep eating, keep eating. I know they want to finish this game off strong, but with a big lead, they're starting to have a little fun down here on the sideline. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So they're facing third and short from the 25. Wide receiver comes in motion. Moving the pocket, it's Owens. Out wide left, it's Burris. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Play action on first down. That's caught. It's Burris. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. And the Red Wolves are marching down the field. Right side, it's Bush. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. They'll need a bunch on second down. The play fake. Caught. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That
makes the grab at the 10. To the house. Touchdown, Red Wolves. If this dude were a kitchen knife, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Ready to try the point after. And they tack on the extra point for a 35-0 lead. So it's an 80-yard drive, and the points come on a pass from 39 yards out. Fielded in the end zone. It's English. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to establish the run. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Selling the fake. Rush is on. Had to throw it before he wanted.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. Just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive, and another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their feet yelling.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Scanning the field, it's Barber. Oh, pressure's coming. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Quick give. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last 2 possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Fires to the right. Unloads in the nick of time.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're in the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive. They've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They're all over him. Picked off. What a play to set him up. There he goes. He takes it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over and they'll go to work from here. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man, it's Barber. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. Always impressive to grind through in the late season and get a solid victory. And now it just keeps rolling as we turn our attention to what's in store for next week. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll go to the counter. Nice move to keep running. Past the 6. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Really put an offensive possession together here that's fun to watch. Like, it's fun to watch them own the line of scrimmage, be physical. In this area of the field, this is what they call the fringe, right outside the red zone. It's kind of your last opportunity to take shots, take advantage of the extended space on the field before you get cramped in the red zone. So I look for this offense to be aggressive.
Last completion, picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Driving forward, it's Edwards. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance.
Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, shot to clear. A great catch and run for 6.
Good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Murray. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeps it moving. It's Spencer. Across the 45. At the 40, there he goes. Open field on the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, this defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment. To come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I can see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. To the air, it's Bailey. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, the defense can't. Knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this.
He's got it on the right. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Chanticleers are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first. Quick spin on the run. Gets away from one. He's got space. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you can see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Maybe a pickup of 2, and they'll stop him right there. That takes us to the 2-minute timeout. They'll run it. It's Edwards. Fights off a defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Chanticleers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Snaps it, and he has to have it. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. It won't matter much in the outcome, but a little extra stat padding is nice.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. They're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the 4th quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know next time you take the field which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. 2nd and long here. They'll run him again. They put the brakes on him. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. Breaks into the open. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he knocked that one right down the middle.
Coastal Carolina, 14.
He'll bring it out. It's English. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward. And this defense is more than happy with the offense running the football. They've done a great job today. I mean, they've really made this offense work so hard, earn everything they've gotten, and that's why this lead is ballooned like it has.
This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out, they take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for